friends, Connie here from Blissfully Creative. Today I'm going to show you how I carve my stamps, my hand carved stamps. As you can see, I'm just showing you here a few of the stamps that I've just done recently. To carve my stamps, I use a jumbo eraser, which I just showed. I pick them up from my local Woolworths. I've been finding that they have them on sale all the time for $1 for one. So every time I go in there, I check, and if they're $1, I'll buy 4 or 5 of them to keep my stock up. They're really easy to carve. They're a good size. I do wish I could get a bigger one, but yeah, they're cheap, $1, and I'm making my own stamps. So here I'm using my carving tool. I picked up this carving tool from a craft shop here in Australia called Riot Art and Crafts. It came in a little pack with the 2 carving ends and the handle. It's a size 2 and a 4. And it was about $40. I think it was. It cost me about $40, but it was a great kit to get started. I now need some different size carving points. I don't even know what you call them. So we'll invest in those soon. But these 2 have been really, really great. So what I'm doing first is I use the size 2 and I outline everything that I want to carve out. So I do the outline, and then I put on the size 4 and I carve out all the middle bits that I don't want to be stamped. So I'm carving, so the outline is what I want to be my print, my final stamped image, and then I'm carving out all the chunky bits that I don't want to be stamped. This carving, I think the video originally was about 20 minutes. So it doesn't really take long to do one. It depends on the size. Those little ones, that little one up in the top that you can see on the left hand side with all the lines, that took a while because it was so small and detailed. That took a little bit longer, and same with that circle one, because they were smaller circles, and that was a smaller eraser, sorry. That eraser I picked up in a pack from Kmart. It was like a pack of 4 or 5, and it was like $1. Those erasers aren't really that nice to use. I'm finding these ones that I've been getting from Woolworths are fantastic. They're easy to carve, and they're a really decent size. So I forgot what I was saying. Yes. So I'm just using this 4 to carve out all around the edge, so I can raise up the outside of the stamp, getting rid of all that detail. As you can see, all the shavings that are there, and you can see that it is really, really easy to carve. You do have to be careful because it's so easy to carve. I have carved too quickly and cut my finger open. Just a little cut. So you do have to be careful to try and keep your fingers out of the way, because it's easier to slip when you're carving. But other than that, it's great fun. Great for the kids if you're supervising them. My daughter's already made her first stamp and she loves it. She's stamping it all over the place. So I'm just finishing off the details, trying to get the crispest edge I can possibly get with my tools that I have. That's why I'm saying that I need a couple of more different ends so I can do some more details. But these 2 have been great. I've probably made about 15 or 20 stamps already, just using those 2 tools. Sorry. Oh, and I should have said that I just sketched my design onto the eraser just with a standard grey lead. I just work out what I want to do, and then I just use that as my guide. I've never actually free carved. But also you can use transfer paper if you want to do a word, and because you've got to put it on backwards, so you transfer it on backwards. I just been using tracing paper and writing it out backwards, which takes a bit of practice, and then transferring it onto the eraser so I can get the image on there, and then I just go over it with another grey lead again to darken up the lines, and yeah, and then I carve away. So now I've got the smaller number 2 on again. I've gone back to that, and I'm just getting at the little corners and the details and just tidying it up a little bit so it's all nice and neat as I can get it to be. So here we go, I'm all done now, and I'm going to do a little test stamp in a minute to show you how it works. And I'm just using some black ink. It's just some close to my heart black ink, nothing special about it. And it's just a piece of computer paper. And I find that inking up these stamps, it's better to put the ink pad to the stamp. I just find it's easier to do it that way. And there you go. And here's the final image. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you've learnt something from this. Stamp carving is so much fun. Thank you again.